Here in Vietnam, one of Southeast Asia's most beautiful countries. Usually attracting travellers for its lush mountainous regions, bustling cities and golden sand beaches. And now, currently, it's overcoming another wave of COVID-19. My name is Jason. I come from Ireland. I've been living here in Vietnam for 4.5 years. I work as a photographer and I enjoy traveling throughout Vietnam. Anh yêu Vietnam. I'm quite surprised that half of my time in Vietnam has been during a pandemic. It certainly doesn't feel like that. It has moved quite fast, and I guess that's because of the lack of opportunity to do things with our lives.
After the World Health Organization declared the new coronavirus a global pandemic on March 11, 2020, more than 350,000 cases had been confirmed globally. The infection has since skyrocketed to 5-digit numbers in several countries.
In the beginning, Vietnam was very successful at beating back early bouts of the virus. Last year, when most of the world's economies were contracting, Vietnam managed to grow by 2.9%. Vietnam aggressively tracing and isolating infected people and their contacts. Local areas affected by outbreaks are strictly locked down, while the rest of the country continues as usual. I found the attitude from the people in Vietnam and the people, for example, in my home country to be very different. The willingness to make little efforts, such as wearing a mask, comes so easy to people here in Vietnam. But in my home country and other countries, it seems that that task was a little bit harder, getting people to make decisions that was the best for everybody, not just themselves.
Vietnam's fourth COVID-19 wave, which began late last May, is the country's biggest yet. In just a few weeks, over 1,600 cases have been recorded in 28 cities and provinces, including the capital, Hanoi, as well as industrial parks in Bac Giang and Bac Ninh. Many photos showed healthcare providers suffering from the summer heat while collecting COVID-19 test samples. It's too hot amid 40 degrees Celsius, so medics must put ice bags on their bodies since they can't remove their protective clothing. The extreme weather gives them an incredibly tough time. The ongoing fourth wave of COVID-19 infections is much more serious than previous outbreaks. Ho Chi Minh City and southern provinces are facing very complex COVID-19 situations, with much more negative impacts on daily life and socio-economic development than previous waves. Ho Chi Minh City had to tighten movement regulations as it has seen exponential increase in daily COVID-19 infections. July 24th, Vietnam announced a 15-day lockdown in the capital of Hanoi as a result of a surge of coronavirus cases. Living in Vietnam throughout this pandemic, I have observed a lot of efforts by both the people and the government. It is these stories of effort, empathy and compassion shown by many during all of this, as well as the support for the frontline medical professionals, have given me a newfound confidence in humanity.
I was introduced to a very, very impressive program today. Something very simple as creating fresh juice for the people that are putting their lives on the line, to be on the front line, to help others. I'm here in the early morning with my friend Ling, and she's taken me today to show me a project that she has founded where she brings fresh juice to frontline workers. What's the name of your project, Ling?
Yes, it's vitamin May.
Vitamins in May. Vitamins Thang Nam.
Because the May is the time when the COVID come back. Vietnam.
That's right. Okay.
Yes.
Here we are. Nice cafe.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Wow.
Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah. This is our volunteers who working for the vitamin May for many days. This place make tea and lemon tea.
Cha-cha.
And yes, in other places they can make melon juice, passion juice, mango, and many kind of fruit.
How many bottles of juice do you make in one day?
Over here, 300.
300? Wow. And how did you get connected with Ling and the project?
Yeah, one of our business partners saw her on Facebook, I believe, and we started with one day. We didn't know if it was going to keep going, and 3 weeks later, the situation is still what it is, so we just have to keep supplying while it's still needed.
Very good. Where are you from?
I'm from Sydney. My parents are Vietnamese.
And when did you come to Hanoi?
About two and a half years ago.
And how has that been for you?
Yes, and the main reason I came back was to just be more in touch with my Vietnamese roots. And then I decided to start a business project at the end of 2019. Start of 2020, of course, the pandemic happened, so I've just been here enjoying the best I can.
So all your time and experience in Vietnam has been during COVID-19?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I think Vietnam's been good to me, my family, everyone else around us. I think we can give back a little bit, it'll count.
Very good. How about you, sir? Where are you from?
I'm from Malaysia. I've been in Vietnam for 10 years and 5 years in Hanoi.
Wow.
The other 5 years in Ho Chi Minh.
Okay, a long time. And how did you get involved in the project?
Of course, with my wife.
Okay.
Đây là người chồng của em. Còn Nam,
Business
bọn em
partner.
là business partner mở quán cà phê. We was thinking what drink gonna suitable for the doctors and the nurse. So then after that we feel that the lemon tea with the jasmine jam and the mint is the
It's
best.
a good combination.
Yes,
very
good
refreshing.
combination. So
And
we
most
choose
importantly,
it.
it's quite healthy.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's really bring the vitamin, you know.
Exactly.
After drinking this and then under the sun, you're gonna feel like awesome.
Yeah, true. Especially when they take off those
Yes.
heavy clothes that all the
Yes,
doctors have to
yes.
wear. Guys,
You know, when I came to the market to buy things, then I share with the seller.
Yeah.
We are making the vitamin drink for the doctor. Then they give discount, like on the lemon. The seller give 50,000 dong per day.
You must be very proud, Ling, of your people. It's very nice to hear. A
Yes.
project like this can start with one person like Ling, and it's an idea. She approaches a cafe like this, and you get many people involved. And then it goes further down the line. The market is giving discount. The bottle supplier is giving discount. Everybody wants to help, and it's such a beautiful thing to hear.
Anyone can contribute. Some kids, some baby contribute 2 bottles, 5 bottles, 10 bottles.
Amazing.
I think that I'm a happy founder.
You should be a happy founder.
Yes.
And you know, we was thinking we are small people. Every day we should try to do something.
For sure.
We small people do small things.
Well, exactly. I
Yes.
love that. Small people do small things, and it makes a big difference.
Yeah. We need to take a day off.
Yeah.
You want to try?
I would love to try. I love cha chang.
Yes.
Tastes quite healthy.
Yes. And then they put it in the cold water.
For
Yes, for free. Yes, to make it fresh, more fresh.
Did you speak with the doctors?
Yes.
Yeah, are they
yes,
happy?
Of course. Yes. Wow. They're very happy, especially when the weather is too hot, like nowadays.
So
Yes.
they can have a refreshing drink.
Yes.
Cool down.
They love it so much. Yeah, rất là thơm. Yes,
The drop-in coffee shop is just one of more than 10 places where volunteers make chilled fruit juice bottles and send to doctors, nurses and soldiers who are working under the sizzling heat. Over 20 consecutive days of waking up early to mix water bottles, drop-in volunteers through the Vitamin in May project have donated over 6,000 bottles of chilled fresh fruit juice to hotspots such as Bac Ninh and Bac Giang province.
Complete mission.
No.
Yes.
Ready to go, ready to deliver.
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I must go to another place.
That's no problem.
Yeah, so please follow.
Firstly,
them.
I want to say congratulations on doing a successful project, and thank you for making a little bit of a difference to people's lives.
Yeah, thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Yeah,
Nice
see
to meet you, Ling.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. See you.
In May 2021, singer Tai Tui Ling initiated the Vitamin in May project to process and donate chilled fruit juices to medical forces. The programme started sending fruit juices to hospitals from May 17th and gathered hundreds of volunteers from families, companies, coffee shops and particularly people of disabilities joining the activity. The initial goal was 500 bottles, then up to 1,000 bottles and now 2,000 bottles a day. Up to now, the programme has provided about 30 medical facilities and isolation areas in Hanoi, Bac Ninh and Bac Giang with 35,000 bottles of fresh fruit juice and 20,000 bottles of pre-packed water.
I found in Vietnam the effort to overcome the pandemic came from the little things rather than the bigger picture. It started with efforts from the people that serve tea on the street to the people that work in government. It went from the lowest of the low to the highest of the high, and it comes from effort. Nice to meet you guys. Great work, by the way.
Thank you.
Very nice to meet you. See you, dude. Nice to meet you, man. Catch you again, yeah?
Bye bye.
Wow, it'll melt. Tại sao chị làm ở đây?
Mình thấy những các cái chương trình này mình thấy rất là vui và thấy rất là công ích nên là mình cùng hợp tác với mọi người để làm thôi.
Muối.
Cho cái đá này nó
Chị đưa cho bạn này nhá. Chị đưa cho bạn đi.
Tham gia cộng đồng tí này chứ. Vui vẻ nhỉ. Hôm nay không phải là 2 túi thanh niên.
Ông ơi bao nhiêu rồi ông?
20 rồi.
À vâng thì ông cho con xin 5 túi nữa nhá.
Cảm ơn chị.
Vâng.
And then we take them to the doctors and nurses in Bac Ninh and Bac Giang province. Whoa. Không được. Xin lỗi.
No problem. Yes.
Don't film that. that's the point I'm trying to make. The vibe and the atmosphere around the place. You could see the joy it was bringing to the volunteers, and I can only imagine that same joy is transferred over to the doctors. Now, a bottle of juice isn't such a big deal to a doctor that has been working all day, but them knowing that the efforts that other locals are making to just bring them some joy, I'm sure they feel that. During the 4 waves of COVID-19 here in Vietnam, doctors and nurses across the country have had to deal with extremely hot and harsh weather conditions, making the working environment very, very difficult. Students here at Hanoi University of Science and Technology have come up with a very innovative idea. They call it the cooling jacket, and I'm very interested to see how this works. Hello guys.
Hi guys.
Hey, nice to meet you. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is the famous invention.
Is our student's invention.
How old are you guys?
22.
22? Wow, all of you so young and such great work.
You know that now the weather is very hot. In Vietnam, it's could up to 40 degrees Celsius. And this one that could help our doctors and nurses cooling their body.
That's very innovative, very innovative.
Cái áo này của chúng em ấy làm trên nguyên lý tuần hoàn nước lạnh. Thì trong áo này sẽ được bố trí ống để làm sao để phủ toàn bộ diện tích của áo. Có 2 đường nước và một đường nước vào và một đường nước ra. Đường nước vào sẽ được nối vào bơm. Đường nước tuần hoàn lại sẽ được nối vào đầu đỏ này. Lớp chống thấm, lớp cách nhiệt. Sau đó sẽ là bố trí ống. Sau đó sẽ là một cái lớp kháng khuẩn, make in bách khoa. Và cuối cùng là một lớp chống thấm nữa.
And what is the feedback from the doctors?
In fact, we already sent this vest to some hospitals. When they work with them, they have some good feedback. Of course, there's a lot of things to improve.
Yeah.
Last week, when the students from this medical university, they had to come to Bình Dương, help the doctors there to solve the pandemic. They asked us to send them 10 more cooling vests for the students.
Great.
And I think it's the first good sign.
That's a good sign, yeah.
Good sign for our products. Yeah.
I must say I'm incredibly impressed to see such an innovative idea and to be of such a help to needy people. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
it's amazing. And it looks stylish.
Yeah.
So is this unique or does it exist internationally?
In fact, for other products in the world, the cooling vest, normally they use this kind of gel ice pack.
Yeah.
And they put them inside the vest.
Okay.
You could not open your protective during this time. And this kind of cooling vest, they could work for around 4 hours or 6 hours.
Okay.
And of course, you know that in Vietnam now, the working time is about 8 to 10 hours, and it's difficult for doctor and nurse.
Yeah.
That's why we think about this kind of securing system using ice waters.
Okay.
Yes, and with this ice water, normally with one bulb like this, it could work for about 2 hours.
Okay.
But after that, we have this bag outside the protective, and you can change the ice. And after that, you can work for the whole 8 or 10 hours.
Incredible. So that's the big difference. This can be used longer rather than other prototypes that don't go through a whole shift of work, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's great.
So do you want to try it?
I would love to try it on. I would like to see how it feels. Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Oh, I'm hot already.
Yeah.
Nóng rồi.
hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Quite restricted. Whew.
do you want to go outside?
No.
2 minutes? No?
But yeah,
You-
let's try. Yeah.
Yes, let's try for 1 minute and
Yeah.
then we will take the jacket again.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Wow. Feel like
Oh.
it
No,
now.
no. So imagine that when doctor and nurse, they have to work with this protective jacket on the very hot temperature,
Yeah.
up to 40 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
terrible.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's crazy, terrible. Yeah.
I can even feel it already.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You
I'm
feel
not
hot
even
now?
here 1 minute and I'm sweating.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Okay, let's
Yeah.
get me cooling. I'm very hot.
Yes. Okay. Please.
Yeah.
Your hand. Oh, okay.
To be honest, it's crazy hot. I have been outside for less than 1 minute, and I can feel my body is sweating. Numb quá. Uncomfortable. Yeah, to be honest, I feel
Được chưa?
very
Bắt
uncomfortable.
đầu bơm cho.
Right from the legs down, sweating here, sweating here. Yeah, oh, I can feel it. I felt some cool air here. I'm very interested to see how this feels now.
You can feel it in
Yeah,
1 or 2 minutes.
I can feel it now on my back. I can feel it already.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. That's amazing.
Yeah.
My whole back is cold already.
Yes.
Well, right now I am very impressed. My entire body temperature is very high. They've just turned it on. It has been 10 seconds and my back is cold, ice cold. It is amazing. It is really amazing.
I think you can run around the university now.
Huh?
Maybe yes,
I'll go for a walk.
yes, you can go for
I'll
a
just
walk.
go for a walk.
Yeah, go for a walk out around here. Yeah.
Is an invention, an impressive, innovative invention from some very young students from the Hanoi Science and Technology University. It is an effort to combat the very difficult conditions that doctors face here in Vietnam with the extreme hot and harsh weather conditions. They have went out of their way to help the frontline workers by creating a cooling jacket. It works on a circulating system of water that circulates around the body. The lasting cooling time is 2 hours, and it can be easily reset by just replacing the ice. Feeling it right now, all I can say is I'm incredibly impressed. It's amazing, I'm cool. I'm cooled
Yeah.
down already.
How are you now?
I'm cooled down.
Good.
I'm not
Right.
hot anymore. And it
Really?
only takes 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I can feel it here. You feel that?
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Very good.
All cool here,
Yeah.
cool here.
Sau khi mặc cái áo bảo hộ này, bạn cảm thấy rất là mát đúng không? Thì do là nước đã được bơm theo đường ống chạy dọc tất cả toàn bộ áo của mình, nên là nó có thể hấp thụ nhiệt trong cơ thể mình để nó tỏa ra ngoài. theo
Hiểu
đường-
rồi. Rất tốt, rất tốt.
Yes.
Yeah, very, very
Yeah,
simple.
we do
And
know,
I could
yes.
see why every doctor in a climate like this would want this vest.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think Vietnam has been so successful with bouts of the pandemic because of the little efforts that are being made. People on the ground are listening to the advice of the people above us. We are listening to the advice of the professionals and the government. And I think if we do that and we take the right steps and the right efforts and care for the people around us rather than just ourselves, I think that's what makes the huge difference.